What's going on, guys? It's the Bag of Tricks here. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I wanted to talk about 8 tips I have for new skiers to make your early days of learning how to ski a lot less frustrating and a lot more successful. Let's get right into it. I wanted to start with this one because it might not be possible, it might not be feasible, but I always try to bring new skiers out on the mountain when the weather is good. And what I mean by that is if you can go in the spring when it's sunny, when it's warmer, when it's not snowing in 20 degrees with wind, if you can go when it's 35 and sunny, when the snow's a little bit softer and falling doesn't hurt as much, that's always going to make it much more enjoyable, especially in the early days. But I know that can be, that's not realistic for everybody. Sometimes you just have a trip planned and you have to go no matter what the weather is. So tip number 2 is going to be always make sure you're dressing properly with your base layers. Typically when I go out to ski, I'll have like shin high ski socks. Everybody should get ski socks. I'll have warm compression pants and like an Under Armour compression shirt, long sleeve shirt as well. That's my base layer. And then from there, I'll layer up even more. You always want to layer up properly for the weather. The last thing you guys want to do is be cold out on the mountain, trying to figure out this whole skiing thing. You don't want your feet to be freezing and your hands to be freezing or to be shivering, so make sure you wear enough layers. You can always take layers off. You can't add more layers if you don't bring them with you, so I always suggest wearing more layers than you think you might need. Before we dive into the next tips, anybody learning to ski that wants to document that process on video should check out today's sponsor, Insta360, and their selection of 360-degree cameras. Their Black Friday sale starts on November 20th and runs through December 7th and has massive savings on all of their flagship cameras. You can get $85 off the X5, $200 off the X4, $220 off the X3, and $65 off the Ace Pro 2. Whether you're learning to ski alone or with your friends, an Insta360 camera will make filming those early moments a breeze. Throw the camera on the invisible selfie stick, point it vaguely in your direction, and the camera just does the rest. You don't have to worry about framing, aiming, or missing the shot. Just ski and capture everything around you. Once you're off the mountain, you can reframe your clips on your phone to get the perfect angle, smooth out the shaky beginner turns, and create clean edits that make your progression look epic. It's seriously the easiest way to film your ski journey from day one, so check out the link in the description to get in on their Black Friday deals and start capturing your ski progression the right way. Now let's get back to the tips. Tip number 3 is to get some good outerwear. Outerwear is going to include your ski pants, your ski jacket, a neck warmer, something to keep your ears warm, a helmet, and goggles. Now you don't need to necessarily go out and buy all of this. If you have friends that have some extra stuff, maybe ask them. You can always rent it as well. It's really important to have waterproof, windproof pants, waterproof, windproof jacket. I always say wear goggles. No matter what the weather is, you can say, oh, it's not snowing. Why do I need goggles? I'll be able to see just fine. If you start going down a ski hill at a high rate of speed and the air is really cold, your eyes are gonna water so much, and it's gonna make seeing hard, which is gonna put you at risk. It's just not good. So get goggles, and always for any level of skier, I always say, please wear a helmet. It's so much safer than not wearing a helmet. Even when you're a beginner skiing at low speeds, skiing on the bunny hill, one weird fall is all it'll take to have a severe head injury without a helmet. So, there's so much out there that could happen. So please always wear a helmet as well. Now, this next tip kind of depends on where you're skiing, what resort you're skiing. But if a ski shop is available to you to rent at instead of the ski resort for your boots and your skis, I would always suggest going to the ski shop instead of the resort. The shop is going to take more time with you to make sure you're properly fitting those boots and you're getting skis that properly fit you. It's really important to get boots that properly fit, not only for comfort. I mean, small boots or boots that don't fit are gonna ruin your day just because they're gonna hurt your feet, but it's also gonna make it way easier to ski properly with boots that fit properly. So I always say go to a ski shop. Like I said, they're gonna take more time. Their gear is gonna be higher quality. They're not churning hundreds of people through the rental shop as fast as they can on gear that may or may not be maintained very well like the ski resort is going to. So I've just always seen much higher quality service and higher quality gear from a ski shop for all of the beginner skiers I've been around. My next tip is to get a lesson. I know you might think you're athletic enough or skilled enough to just go out there and learn it on your own, or maybe you have a friend that really wants to teach you. And for some people, you may be able to learn it on your own. You may pick it up really quickly and may not really need a lesson. For most of us, myself included, a beginner lesson is going to change everything. And I would say get a private lesson where it's just you and the instructor, or you and maybe your family member or friend friend and the instructor. Just get that good one-on-one time, and that's going to change everything. That's going to set you on the right path right from the very beginning. Do that before you do anything else. Take that lesson before you try to ski on your own at all, and I promise you it's going to make the world of difference. And from there, after your lesson, my next tip is take it slow and master the basics. The lesson is going to cover the basics, and you might think, oh, now I know how to slow down a little bit, I know how to stop, I know how to get on and off lifts, but really focus on those skills early on. Get really good at stopping. Learn how to stop in multiple different ways. Learn how to slow down in multiple different ways. Get on and off different lifts. A high-speed lift that detaches is gonna be different than a non-detachable lift. A gondola is gonna be different than a lift. A magic carpet is gonna be different than a lift. So don't get your lesson and just say, okay, I got my lesson on the bunny hill, I'm gonna go send it on a blue square. Take your time, take the baby steps, master the basics. Like I said, slowing down, stopping, carving. Master these things in a controlled area like the bunny hill for as long as you want, and until you feel confident enough to go to the next step up, the next trail up. Don't let your friends say, all right, it's time to go down the Black Diamond, you got it. That's gonna be a disaster, and it's not going to be very fun. Mastering the basics is going to make the rest of skiing so much easier, so make that a focus early on. My next tip is something that they might cover in your lesson, but learning the kind of the rules of the mountain, I guess we could call them, is going to help keep you safe. I'll just cover a few of those. When you're skiing down a trail, and let's say there's another trail up above you to the left that merges into your trail, just be sure when you get to that merge that you're checking uphill and making sure nobody's coming a million miles an hour down that might hit you. It's just like driving a car. Like, you have to merge safely onto trails. Another thing is that the skier in front of you can't see you, so they have the right of way. It is your job as the skier behind somebody else to not run right into them no matter what they do. If they stop abruptly and you hit them, that's not their fault. That's on you. It's the same, like I said, it's the same as driving, so just make sure you understand that, and you're giving plenty of space between you and all of the other people on the trail as much as you can. But even now, I try to distance myself as much as possible from all the other people on the trail just to keep myself safe. So make sure that's something you understand and something that you're practicing out there. And finally, guys, just enjoy everything skiing has to offer. Skiing is challenging you mentally and physically, and sometimes frustration can cloud the enjoyment skiing should bring you. It might not be something that you pick up instantly. It might be difficult. So just celebrate your wins, celebrate the small things, no matter how tiny they may seem to you. Like learning how to carve better, that's huge. Learning how to stop better, that's huge. Hitting a new trail, making it down the bunny hill without falling, like all of these things are really cool and really fun, and they're things you should celebrate. Take breaks during the day to look around you. If you're out west on a beautiful mountain, take in the views. If you're with friends and family, talk on the lift with them and just enjoy their company. Kick back halfway through the day and get a hot cocoa in the lodge, or get a nice beer at an après spot after a long day on the hill. Yes, skiing is hard and it's frustrating, but at the end of the day, you're doing it to have fun, and learning should be fun too, so just try not to forget that, guys. All right, there it is. 8 tips that should make your early days on skis much better and much more enjoyable and much more successful. I hope this video helped you guys. If it did, leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Leave any questions you have down in the comments below. I'll be sure to get to them all. And make sure to take advantage of the Insta360 Black Friday sale to get shots like the one you're currently seeing. Again, running till December 7th. Link will be down below in the description. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Peace.